do a little DIY oil change today on 2016 Range Rover Sport. First, start by pulling the hood release here. This is a 3.0 Supercharged 6-banger. Release is here in the center, and there she be. You pop the engine cover off just by pulling on it, like so. And it goes on the ground. What I am going to do is extract it from the top through the dipstick hole. Just because there's a lot of belly pans on this truck, and anytime I've ever brought this thing somewhere to get the oil changed, they just suck it out of the dipstick tube anyways, and it has low enough miles where I really don't care. So in the future, you know, drain it from the pan. Not like there's much more to be had out of there, but still. So anyways, there's the oil filter housing right there. Simple one to take off, as you can see. Fomoco, little forward part action on this girl. Recommended oil on this is 0.20 synthetic, which is what I bought. I was in a little bit of a bind or a jam to buy this oil and filter, etc. So unfortunately I went to AutoZone, my least favorite place, and I bought just your run-of-the-mill STP 520 because they didn't have any 0.20. Got a couple cases of brake clean, or one case of brake clean. And then the filter you're going to need is an S1099 2XL if you get an STP unit. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so on these trucks, for the extractor, you're going to loosen the oil cap, and there's the tube right there. I know there's a little contradicting info online. I believe the diesels, the tube is over here and their filter's in the back here, so it's a little bit different. But you're going to connect the extraction tube to that port and pump. I bought this MITY Vac fluid extractor off Amazon. I want to say it was 40-50 bucks maybe. I just figured I could put it to good use with all the foreign cars I've owned lately. Here's the unboxing of it. I'm also going to use this for like the transfer case service on this truck and a couple other random things that I would like to do to it. So let me just get all these hoses configured and we'll go from there. Alright, so for this thing to work, you have to use the big fatty hose. You're going to push that blue thing in, push the hose in, and then release it. You want to make sure you can pull on this hose and this thing does not come out. So this thing will be sitting out, so that way it stays in there. And then from there, you're going to take the rubber connection, stick the hose into it. This is the smaller end. And then you go right on top of this here. Push it down a little way so it's on there good. And then you will start pumping. I push this valve down. I'm pretty sure it's the way it's supposed to be. So we'll see what happens from here. Got the Crocs on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do something here. What is up with this deal? Alright, I figured it out. This goes up or down. You're going to push it down for it to extract. As you can see, the line is black now. So it's extracting fluid in there. Nice. I'm going to still pump a little bit just to see if it helps it along. But this definitely beats crawling under this thing. Pretty quick too. I didn't look and see if there's a level on here. Yeah, there is. 8 liters is all the way at the top. So it's done 2 liters so far. If we need to do a little math conversion here, 4.73 liters is 5 quarts. So this thing takes 8.5. So let's see what we get out of this baby. It's working pretty good so far. Kid on the anybody needs the model number for this MITY vac, it's MV7201. So that's 5 quarts, 5.5. The heck is I'm gonna have to do some math here to see if this thing is gonna blow past the fill. 8 liters would be 9-ish quarts. So this thing's gonna be full probably. You can hear this thing too as you pump it more. It starts to get tough, obviously, because it builds pressure up. But it'll start to slow down after the pressure starts to bleed off, or it's getting used, I should say. It's almost there. Oh. Give it a few pumps just to see what's left. That's what she said. Getting close. Good. So now I believe you pull this because this bleeds off pressure. Yeah, there's nothing left in there. Now you can pull the hose off. Have a little rag handy just to be safe. Ooh, this girl is hot. Again, some of this is easier with 2 hands, so sorry, gonna put you down, but I'm gonna pull this hose off carefully. I'll put this off to the side. Once the oil cools, I will dump it into the drain pan I have and go dispose of it at AutoZone. Alright, hang on one second. Alright, so Lou Ferrigno tightened my oil filter housing, which was awesome. Still on there pretty good. I had to loosen, there's a 10mm bolt here to pull this off, and then a 7mm, of course, okay, here it is, 7mm clamp on both sides. There is a PCV tube that connects to this, but I did not disconnect it. I just walked this thing out of the way just enough for me to get at all this. So now I'm going to unthread the oil filter housing off and then change the filter out. Alright, here's the new filter. Comes with 2 O-rings already on it. Made in Korea. This one's also made in Korea, so maybe it's the same one. They do give you the big O-ring that goes around the housing right there. I usually don't change this one unless it's in really bad shape, which this one looks fine. So I'll leave it and I'll just save this for later. So to get this out, you just pull the filter out. It usually takes a little bit of force. So again, 2 hands. I'm gonna have to put you on pause here for this one. And you just yank this out and then pop the other one in place. So it's, again, these 2 clips are what is holding into the base of this filter housing. You should hear an authoritative clunk or click. And that'll tell you that it's back in and ready to go. There's the hole. Put this thing back in. It should thread in nicely. Not like Lou Ferrigno put it on. I have to put new gloves on and fix all this. Throw the old filter in the new box. Return it. Just kidding. Throw it in the garbage. And that's it. Alright, so I just put the 1 full 5-quart jug in. And then this one, I've left 1.5 quarts, which would bring me to 8.5 for this truck, which is, again, supposed to be OEM fill. Sorry about the little fuzz here. So, it's dinner time via the wife. So, I'm going to abandon this project, mid-project. Don't forget, you could always use the old oil bottle here that's empty, not this one, but this one, and you can put the old oil in it and go bring it to AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts or whoever and dispose of it properly that way. So that's the best way to do it. When I come back outside, I will show you how to check the oil in this pig, since there's no dipstick. Alright, sorry for the interruption, just sold some parts. So yeah, I don't have tire sensors in this thing that work right. Okay to clear, just keep pushing OK. So now, push menu, we're gonna go to vehicle information, oil level. Won't let me do it with it running probably, so we shut it off. It's probably gonna make me do this again. Alright, so just key on, yes. I don't know why this takes so long to get through this menu. Okay. Good Lord. Alright. Vehicle information, push OK. Oil level, not available. So I push cancel twice and it shows it. So as you can see, I'm in the OK range, but it looks like it could use, I don't know, half a quart. So I'm going to add half a quart to it. Call it a day. But that's it. That completes the oil change. You can probably do service reset unless it knows I changed the oil, but whatever. Save that for another time. Alright, thanks for watching.